has in less than half a century, just like the Great Plague. Here's the computer of the future. Telecommunicative operative memory. TOM for short. A computer that talks to you and lets you read his mind.
Perhaps the most revolutionary development of recent years has been that of the computer. Because for the first time, we've discovered a machine that can substitute, at least in part, for the human brain. Before that, it was just a matter of saving human muscles. Of using machinery to spare what human muscles couldn't do very well. Computers come in all sizes because they've been getting smaller and smaller. We've got these tiny little microchips now. And as a result, every industry, the government itself, tax collecting agencies, airplanes, everything depends on computers. And they are constantly getting better, cheaper, more versatile, capable of doing more things, so that we can look into a future when, for the first time, humanity in general will be free of all kinds of work that's really an insult to the complex human brain. When we discovered the electron in 1895, it seemed to be just a scientific curiosity, a tiny little particle that was inside atoms and nobody cared except a few scientists. Except that out of it grew the great electronics industry. Without the electron, we wouldn't have radio, we wouldn't have television, we wouldn't have recording devices, we wouldn't have almost anything we now have and take for granted.
Your odds of winning, 3.253 to 1.
Computers, they're everywhere. There's no escaping them, no matter who you are. Look at me, Elaine Joyce, actress, singer, dancer, and entertainer. I've worked all my life to hold this spot right here, center stage. Just when everything's starting to click, Am I about to be replaced along with every other musician and artist by these machines, these computers?
Elaine, you must remember, computers are people too.
But this does not necessarily mean that something that is artificially intelligent thinks, quote unquote, precisely as a human being does. It may be a completely different kind of intelligence. Kind of intelligence. Kind of intelligence. The machines may specialize in certain, quote, mental activities, while human beings specialize in others. We do a great many things we're not good at. For instance, we're not really good at arithmetic. We need help. We need numbers, we need pen and paper, we need devices. Well, the cheapest computer in the world can multiply and divide faster and more accurately than we can. That's its specialty.
Your odds of winning, 3.253 to 1.
Computers, they're everywhere.
Think of robots as man-like metallic creatures. But actually, any machine that's computerized is a robot. And we have industrial robots right now that don't look the least bit like human beings, and yet that do things that until just a couple of decades ago, only human beings could do. And we're going to live in a future, perhaps, in which we will have personal robots as well. Robots that do look like human beings and that replace for the first time what we used to call servants and free us all. For the first time, we're going to be free, really, truly free, humanity as a whole. In science fiction, you always think
if you're proposing a partnership, well, how could I work with you when I have no idea how you think?
What's life going to be like if we are completely computerized and completely robotized? What are the side effects? Will there be difficulties? Undoubtedly. Will there be things that we won't like? Undoubtedly. But we've got to think about it now, so as to be prepared for possible unpleasantness and try to guard against it before it's too late. We always have to do that. We always have to do that. We always have to do that.